Morning, everybody. It is August 1st, and today is the first day of NFL football. Yeah. Today, the Atlanta Falcons play the Denver Broncos in the Hall of Fame game. It is the very first game of the NFL preseason. So, good time. I'm wearing my Brownies shirt today because I'm a Cleveland Browns fan. They don't play today. They don't play this week. Next Thursday, 1 week from today, the Brownies play the Washington Redskins in Cleveland. I should try to make that game. Maybe not. I don't know. There's going to be so much hype around the Brownies this year. They got a lot of firepower this year. Quarterback, Baker Mayfield, and wide receiver, Odell Beckham Jr. We got some other firepower on there. The Brownies did a great job last year in the end of the season, towards the end of the season, getting shit taken care of. So let's hope they start off on a good foot this year. Shout out to my good buddy Matt. Matt, dude, down 20 pounds, bro. That's fucking amazing. Keep going. Them fucking Coney dogs from Sonic are really good, dude. But no, not worth screwing it up, bro. Keep going. You're doing a great job, dude. Great job. So, I asked a couple days ago for some questions, and I'm pretty disappointed that pretty much everybody that's out there, except for my favorite sister-in-law, answers one of the questions. My sister-in-law asked a couple questions, and one was, who's your favorite sister, which is kind of dangerous. It's kind of dangerous. Not really. I mean, but it is, but it's not really. Because I technically have two sister-in-laws. My wife's sister, who left the comments, who I've known for just over 22 years. Caitlin, thank you very much for asking questions. I'm proud of you. Yeah, and because you ask questions, you're not my favorite sister. You've been my favorite sister all along. Just let's be honest. I've known you since you were 8. You're my sister. So there's that. But the one question that Caitlin did ask that I'm gonna answer, because I have this inner conspiracy theorist that goes rampant on questions like this, and I started making a video yesterday to try to answer a couple of the questions, but I didn't post it because I didn't really like what was happening there. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to answer the question. And the question is, do I think that Vincent van Gogh, the world famous artist and painter, actually killed himself? Or, as some people believe, and there's a theory out there, that Vincent van Gogh was actually shot by a bunch of young kids and he covered for them. Now, he was shot in the stomach. So here's the gist about that. Getting shot in the stomach is not a quick way to die, and it's not painless. It is actually extremely painful. Not that I know, I've never been shot in the stomach, but it's an extremely painful and slow way to die. So why would he cover for people for 3 to 4 days while he was dying painfully and slowly? Well, if it's a bunch of little kids and they were playing with a gun that they shouldn't have had, and he wanted to make sure that they didn't get in trouble because they're a bunch of innocent little kids, okay, that is a moral victory for somebody like Vincent van Gogh, and that is something that one would aspire to. You know what? Be a better person, be a bigger quote-unquote man or whatever, and know that these kids didn't mean to do it. It was an accident, right? You're not going to go rat out a bunch of little kids, right? Or let's think of it this way. Vincent van Gogh is also known for removing his own ear. His own ear, yes. So, unless some little kids were playing with a knife and whatever. But he removed his own ear. So the man was not a stranger to pain. As a matter of fact, it's also theorized that he dealt with crippling depression and other emotional and mental issues that a lot of artists deal with, especially a lot of the great artists. They put their pain in their artwork. So it would stand to reason that if somebody like Vincent van Gogh, who is not a stranger to pain, was in a state of depression, that their mind would not necessarily think of the most efficient way of ending things. Now, I know that a lot of people commit suicide, and that's a terrible thing, and I am not trying to make light of that, because it is a tragedy beyond tragedy for a lot of different reasons. However, if you end it quickly, there's that flicker of, I just want it to be over and done with, and I'm still afraid of pain. Vincent van Gogh was not afraid of pain. At least it doesn't appear to be. So there's that theory out there that somebody else shot him and that he was covering for them and that it was a bunch of kids. I think Vincent van Gogh, he shot himself because he wanted to feel the pain and end it all. So that's my answer to Kate's question. I think Vincent van Gogh did kill himself. I think it's honorable if he didn't, and he was hiding the fact that he was actually shot by a bunch of kids. That's a very honorable thing to do, resulting in your death. But, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say that he did it himself. So, I'm at work. You guys have a nice day. The other thing it could have been, I think Vincent van Gogh may have been killed by aliens.